Hi, the film that I watched last Friday as a bit of relaxing entertainment was Ocean's 8, the spin-off from the Ocean's films of Steven Soderbergh directed heist movies. Ocean's 8 is trying for a different tack by having an all-female crew um, perpetrating the heist. And at the time, this was part of a whole wave of movies where previously all-male franchises were reinvented with a female cast. Unlike the 2016 Ghostbusters movie, this did not have the huge burden of a devoted male fan base to deal with, but instead it's something that is not tremendously worthwhile. Um, the Oceans movies had pretty much worn out their welcome by the third film, even though it was a slight improvement on Oceans 12. So I'm not sure what they expected to gain by having a fourth film, which was just continuing the same uh, story structure from the previous ones. Here you have Danny Ocean's sister Debbie, played by Sandra Bullock, released from prison having formulated a new heist, enlisting her old friend, played by Cate Blanchett, taking over the Brad Pitt role, and they come up with a scheme to um, manipulate a clueless film star into wearing an extremely expensive diamond necklace at the Met Gala and stealing that, but that turns out to be a front for something else. The point of the film appears to be solely for Debbie to get revenge on her ex-boyfriend, which I'm not sure is the great motivation in a film where it's supposed to be all about women working independently from men. That one is motivated apparently entirely by her being spurned, although he did turn her over to the police. Um, there's a mixed bag of performers as well as the two leads. We also have Sarah Paulson, Helena Bonham Carter, Anne Hathaway as the film star, who is an unwitting accomplice, Awkwafina, um, Rihanna, and I think that's everybody, probably. Um, and there are cameos by two members of the 11 from the original films. One of the odd decisions the film makes is to say repeatedly that Danny Ocean is dead, to the extent that we several times in the film visit his tomb. This seems a bit pointless and odd, and it seems purely symbolic to say, that's dead and buried, and now the female group is going forward. And it just seems to be somewhat sour and unpleasant and unnecessary. I'm not expecting him to actually be in the film, obviously, but there's no real necessity to say he's dead. He could just be missing, having evaporated off to the Caribbean or the South Seas with a few 100 million, and not appear in the movie. Or there's even almost no need to mention him at all. It just seems like an odd decision. Um, so it's fine. The production is fine. The acting is good. The intricacy of the plot is sort of well worn, but it works. Gary Ross, the director, has had a range of previous productions, particularly one of my previous choices of film of the year, Pleasantville, which I would recommend very highly. But he seems to be very much on autopilot, having set the Hunger Games movies running. He's turned to this and now seems to be making identikit commercial blockbusters. The first Hunger Games movie is probably the least in the series. So overall, it's fine if you want an undemanding heist movie, but it's really not much more than that, which is fine, really. But one shouldn't expect too much.